Asha Raut. Freedom fighter Sohanlal Baldwa Memorial Scholarship to students standing first in each standard. Standard 5 is Miss Shriya Vijay. Standard 6 is Miss Nidhi Nadkarni. Standard 8 is Master Akash Mahale and Master Tejas Shankarwar. Standard 9 is Miss Vidisha Mehta. Mr. Gokuldas Chandrana and Mrs. Shantaben scholarship to the deserving student of Standard 10 goes to Miss Priya Shrimankar from 10C. Thank you, dear parents. Thank you, madam, for handing over the prize.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, dear teachers. We congratulate you, dear prize winners, for your scholastic achievements and wish you all the best in future.
Distinguished guests, invitees, parents, principal and staff of Our Lady of Remedy High School, and our very own dear Mr. Arvind Prasad. Very seldom in the history of a school does an ex-student return to his alma mater as the chief guest of an important event. And today is one such rare occasion. And we at Remedy School are indeed proud and elated to have Mr. Prasad as the chief guest of this evening's annual function. Mr. Prasad, I'm sure as you sat and watched the program, your own nostalgic memories of your school days must have plagued your mind and heart. Today, as the chief guest of this annual day, I request you to address the parents gathered here.
A very good evening to all of you, the parents, father, my teachers, and all my dear students. I have prepared this speech because I did not want to speak in impromptu. I start off by saying that it is indeed a rare honor in one's lifetime to be invited as a chief guest in the same school that one has passed from. I was rather pleased when Father Antonio gave me a call inviting me as a chief guest for the annual day this year. I accepted this respect with all humility. I would like to thank all my friends first of all, the batch of OLRS 1984 for contributing towards building a school fund to help deserving students. The list is endless, but to mention a few names, it's Dinesh Nair, Raj Narvekar, Sushil Shinde, Rana, Ashok, Ashwin, Alka, Mansa, Neeta, Archana, Usha, and all others. I joined this school in the 9th standard. I must admit, in 2 years, this school has taught me lasting values of hard work and perseverance. I studied engineering in perhaps the best institute in India that one can dream of. I was also a scientist in the Bhabha Atomic Research Center. For this, I would thank the school which laid proper fundamentals so that I could progress in life. As for advice, yes, I would like to give one. If you want to see a man who has succeeded academically despite a lot of initial failures, you can see me. My 10th standard, I passed the school with just 70% marks in SSC. It was no great marks in those days. Average marks. It was literally impossible to get in any of the dream colleges of science in those days with 70% marks, but still I got admission in some college. My 12th standard marks, still great. Most of you would be shocked to know, and even my parents were shocked to find out, I passed my 12th standard science with a 2nd class. that is 58%. I somehow managed to get admission in chemical engineering in one of the institutes far away from Mumbai in Shivaji University, Kolhapur. I must admit that while my parents had no hope, I still had confidence in me. I started again. I remembered Father Tony Korea at that point of time. He said, failures, yes, they are there, setbacks are there, but they are temporary. Keep going. I passed out engineering with distinction. Of course, I did not top the course, but I passed out with distinction, which was very rare in those days. Once again, it gave me a lot of confidence. But that time, when I passed out with distinction, still I was one of the few students in the country to get selected in BAR, that is Bhabha Atomic Research Center. My selection came as a surprise to many. It came as a surprise to the principal of the engineering institute that I was studying. It came as a surprise to my parents also. My selection was a surprise, and later when I joined for the training, I met one of the panelists of my institute. He recollected, the interview panel found that though I was not from any top engineering institute, my fundamentals were very good, and for this I would really like to thank the school in which I am the chief guest today. They really laid the fundamentals very well in the school, and I must thank Mr. Kolekar, Mr. Paul for really nurturing the spirit of science in us. Especially I would say they have nurtured the spirit of science in me. I still remember the classes. With the passion they used to, teach science and math. There were no visual aids that time, but they could visualize things and explain. Well, I have told you this story of my academic career. This is to motivate students who don't do well despite all the best efforts. There are many students who have come today and taken away prizes. I was never that fortunate. Let it be very clear. I was never that fortunate. I never won a single award in the school, except one prize for good conduct. The next thing I want to share with all the students mostly is, what is success? When I was studying in this school, it was considered that only students who took science as their career would be successful in life. And mostly till today, this goes on. People who take science will be successful, finished. But let me tell you one thing now. We had arranged a reunion. It was a great reunion. I was humbled in that reunion by the success of my friends who did not take science. Let me tell you, most of them have had success better than my success, though they had not taken science as a main career. So therefore, to all students, I would always urge, and all the parents also I would urge, that if your son is not interested in science, if the student itself is not interested in science, please do not force him to take science. Science is a different career, arts is a different career, commerce is a different career, and each career, if one puts his heart and soul, he's definitely going to be successful. In the reunion, let me put it this way, I felt so proud. I hardly found anybody complaining about life, complaining about school, though they have not done their careers in science. Finally, whatever may be your experience, most of the students' experience, whatever may be your experience in the school, remember this school has produced successful individuals. It is no longer now a school. This place is no longer now a school for me, it is an institution. Schools merely teach. Okay, when you take the definition of a school, it's a place where merely education is given, it's taken. But institutions create men and women of character. This is what the school is. It has created men and women of character who have stood the test of time, who have got back to give the school something which the school gave them a lot. That is love, stability. All of us who have passed through the school building will die for sure one day. That is there. Death is imminent. But we will die as remedials. That is our pride. And I thank you all for bearing with me on this speech. Thanks a lot. And God bless all the students. All of you will definitely have some measure of success in life.
Thank you, Mr. Prasad, for expressing your highest... Thank you, Mr. Prasad, for expressing your highest gratitude, regard for this institution. Thank you also for your humble and honest testimony of your academic performance. We want to thank you for motivating our students to various careers in life. May you always